What's down here?
Hello and welcome back. We
No.
are giving you the newest update of where we're at. We've got we're starting here at some AA limiters. Got Leonard driving me around on a tractor, and then
Yellow.
Jared as well. This is our AA limiter builds. I think Leonard put up most of it, and then we got it going. There's 10 currently. The Caterium is all being used on the pure node, and then Jared created 50 copper sheets, and they're being brought over as well. And then
Yeah, nice little belt.
yeah, so then a lot of the logistics to there was me and power, and then I think Jared finalized it when we got it going to storage.
Yeah.
Leonard put up a very nice and kind concrete build for if
Very
we
tiny.
Poor.
Only 30 concrete per minute.
We are
Small,
always poor.
but it's a little bank of concrete.
That's the
Always
emergency
necessary.
stash.
Yeah.
Emergency stash, yes.
Yeah, limiters is a huge step for our game, though, allowing for central storage. That's a game changer for sure.
Should I go down there? Should I go down there?
Yeah, that's where the sheets are.
Oh. Almost plowed under the back of Leonard's tractor.
As you can see from this view here, we did clear out all of the bottom. There, I think there's one remaining storage bin down there, but all the bottom below basics iron is cleared out. And then here we are with the copper sheets build. Very nice, very clean.
Not all being used.
Not all being used.
Yeah, I think there's 20 ingots that we're not using, maybe.
Right, because like the one constructor does 20 sheets, right?
20 ingots to 10 sheets.
To 10 sheets.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fun, simple build. Had to overclock, though, because they were impure.
Are you using both nodes that are over there?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get 100 ingots minimum, so I just went up to 120.
Nice. So as you can see, we do have our machines running, so we were able to get cool power up, and we'll be visiting that later. But currently, we're able to run all of our machines. It was a little touch and go there for a moment.
Yes, it was.
We definitely struggled and did some changes to power while we ran out of some core items that we needed to build with, and made it a little bit challenging to get things up.
Here, let's stop by Jared's storage.
Yep. So we've got storage going, and actually I don't think I've been over here since things have been stored. So we got all of the items that we're currently making before, so everything before steel is currently being stored here at least 10 items per minute, if not more.
Phase 1. All Phase 1 parts that we did unlock in Phase 1. And I guess Tier 1 and 2, technically.
And then they're all on this floor, yes?
They're on the base floor, yeah.
Very nice.
And then each level above is going to be the next phase of stuff that we built.
Very nice.
And then all of it sorts and then sinks down below.
Nice. I love it.
It did not want me to go down that way. Cool.
And you can see the little antennas here of the resource sinks. Just slightly poking. Just a little bit. It's fine.
Be okay.
Well, the good news is it's still below the
main floor.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I cared about.
Yeah. So then, as you guys can see, right, we've got everything coming in on the same line. Jared calculated out how much could fit on each line, and then they're being sorted out.
Yeah, it was. I think we did exactly 120 on one of them.
The iron.
The iron one. Yeah. Which is kind of nuts that ended up being perfectly sized for what we currently have.
This is currently where the biomass burners are. We did move them from underneath in here, and this got us through until we had coal power. I don't know if they're still burning to get power.
I think
Do
I think they
yeah,
are.
I think they still burn. Well, even if we have over the amount.
I think they just burn way slower, but they still burn.
Yeah. So we got this built up, and then Jared did also the making of leaves and wood into biomass, and then into the solid biofuel.
Oh yeah.
To then feed the.
Eventually, that'll just go into storage. I'm just gonna leave it and just
Yeah.
put it into storage.
Off we go.
Onward. Onward.
Yeah, maybe behind that one. He's kind of chaotic.
Keep the bad drivers. Oh wow.
So yeah, so then we decided to make coal power off into Blue Crater, as there was a higher potential for power outage, or not outage, but output. We do normally, or at least when I've done it in grass fields, we've normally gone to the, like, down below, like, water crater that is on the left side of grass fields, but, with the update to the area between Blue Crater and Swamp, there are a lot of coal nodes that just got put over there, and there's been an update in this area, so, we wanted to go and utilize those. So we made this road the other day. It's still quite not done.
Yeah, we haven't unlocked the foundations to smooth out the edges yet.
Just still waiting on some tickets and stuff. Now that we've got storage up and going, we'll start sinking things. We just started our first sink today on some quickwire that Len put up, and so that was the start of our tickets. Not like we haven't synced before, but that's the first factory that had it. So, and up and coming on our right is our quickwire that we've got going. Just kind of teed up from the main road. You're not gonna, you don't want to go there?
No, that's fine. That's great. That's good. See it from here.
We are not utilizing all of the Caterium that is here. I think we did enough for what we wanted, and then any extra was being synced. So I think we just did a base of whatever this node was. And then how much were we pulling from this node? Is it 120?
No, it's a normal node for 60.
Okay, so. And then we're only bringing 60 back to base. So. Yep, Leonard and I worked on this. A lot of logistics underneath, and then the build going up. So yeah.
That was while I was doing the finishing of the storage building.
Yeah. So as you can see, our coal power is down here in Blue Crater. Definitely was, while we wanted to utilize the area that is new and looks really cool, by the swamp. Oh look, there's Len's water extractors. They do look pretty cool out here. Please don't drive us off the side.
I like to live on the edge.
I crashed. I went off the edge and then just jumped out of the tractor.
While we did want to build over in the new area, I definitely threw a fit with how much water we'd be moving out of Blue Crater, because there isn't any good water resources over there. And Jared marked on the map how many of the coal are now there, which is quite the addition. And so we were hoping we could build in the area, but then when the next water source was either Swamp, which no thank you, and Blue Crater, definitely petitioned to bring the coal power down here, which isn't a bad thing either because we will end up building down here with oil being just over yonder. So for this build, Leonard focused on our water extractors, and as you can see, the piping looks very, very nice, very clean. If you know anything about Leonard, he is very much a visual builder. It is odd that you ever see him build something that doesn't look really clean and really nice. I myself do not build like that, so I can't appreciate it. But it does take him, in my opinion, 500 years to put anything up, but it does turn out really nice.
It's worth it.
It's
clean.
Does. Yes, it is very clean. Plus, while he was doing that, Jared and I were working on logistics and then also getting these up and going. Kind of a split project up here. I think all the piping was done by me, and then Jared did all the belts, and then I placed the first set of gens, which was kind of... I matched it up to the edge, and let me tell you, that probably wasn't the way I should have done that. Because then from there on out, it was a little mismatched. So then, once I couldn't do that, Jared took over putting them down, and then this side is pretty even. But it's only slightly off, but that's what I mean by...
I think it's off by like one tick.
I'm not the visual person, so to me, I'm like, you can't even tell when you look at it, so I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then I think Jared had an aneurysm when I called that okay. But yeah, so then we've got, you know, it's all kind of feeding in from below, water, that Leonard set up, and then just like met the pipes, and then the coal nodes that we're using are over there, and Jared did all the logistics to get the coal over here. So
Yep.
definitely a lot more potential for power in this area. We've got the initial nodes that we're using that can be put a Mark II down on them when we eventually get there. And so there's that already, and then we do have the bajillion other fucking nodes. Okay. We do have the other nodes that are off into that, I want to say new area. I don't think it's new, but it is definitely redone. Jesus Christ. Monster trucks!
I win.
But,
Monster ground.
yeah, so definitely some advancements over here, and there's plenty of space, so even if they don't all fit in this area that we have right there, there's easy expansion all around the crater that we could move to if we needed to. But seeing semi-near water with how much we're moving would be preferred, but I mean, there's plenty of space here.
Well, and we also have another nitrogen node here too, which will help in the future. So
yeah, there's lots of things over here. I mean, there's copper nodes, concrete nodes, oil. So it definitely was a good space to build too. Even though it was definitely out of the way, other than the area that is what I would still consider grass fields, that is like on the left. That one that has 4 coal nodes. We'll probably utilize that for steel. Which I believe is our next kind of like goal things. I haven't set up our goals, but currently we've completed all goals off to the right. So,
hey-o.
So that's exciting that we've done that. So yeah, so the next thing is, you know, figuring out steel, where we want it, which nodes we're using. We've got those 2 coal nodes that are kind of already at the bottom of grass fields, and then we have those additional 4 that are in that kind of crater area. Then once we do that, right, we'll be storing all of that. I know Leonard popped down some miners currently below us, is where Quartz has moved from like above the swamp. They've now moved to right here. So you can kind of see the miners down below, but they're kind of placed around down on that floor below us. So we'll have a factory over here. Didn't quite get that set up and started today, but it is
close.
Was not part of the agenda. But...
It was not a part of the agenda, but it is on the list of things that we will be storing in this phase.
See.
Yep.
Can't wait for them explodes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely things I'm excited about. I'm excited that we have storage all in one area. I'm excited that our power isn't gonna go out in like 2 seconds.
Big facts.
And
We have ammo this go around too
we
for
have ammo
storage,
this
don't
go
we?
around. And then I'm excited that we're sinking now, so we can start getting some of the more um, cosmetic items, walls. Uh, with quartz, we'll be able to do like glass stuff. But yeah, so start making things look pretty here once steel is up and some of these other builds in this next phase. Not that it looks bad, but it's very bare of cosmetics. So yeah, that's where we're at. And if you guys have nothing to expand upon,
No, we pretty much. I mean, you covered everything that we did. It's just at this point, it's monotony of the beginning, having to
Game's
wait
great.
for convenience, right? But I think it's definitely going to take off a lot faster from. Oh, hello, Manta Ray. It's going to take up a lot faster now that we have tickets going and automated power. I feel like we're gonna blaze through this next phase.
right. I am a little, I don't want to say worried, but I am a little curious to see how far our power will stretch before we feel the need to go put up more. I'm sure once we get
Yeah.
steel up, it's gonna be a okay, let's go do that. But
I mean, that'll literally be right here, so that'll be nice.
yeah. So, Leonard, you got anything to add?
I'm glad to be back on Satisfactory.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm having fun again. It's been a while.
has been a while.
Ah, I win.
Leonard took a break after I think it was like update 6, I think.
Yeah, I
And
totally missed the blueprint one.
yep, which I think was 7.
A little sad.
Either
Yeah.
way,
I think Blueprint was 7 for sure.
yeah, Leonard hasn't played for a long time. Jared and I have been playthroughs. We just did a recent one at before 1.0 launched, so this is fairly repetitive of what we just did. Same ideas, because it feels like each time we build, it is a bit like the ideals have changed or the priorities have changed. So this one is definitely very reminiscent to what we just did. So yeah,
For
that's been
sure.
kind
I
of
think we're a
nice.
little more spread out, but yeah, it's pretty much all the same stuff. But yeah, it's exciting. Hopefully, on the next video, we're gonna be
Cruising right
having a
along.
bunch. Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of other stuff being made. So.
Alrighty. Well, that is it. Talk to you in the next one.
See ya.
Bye.